Hello, I'm Dr. Sohini. I'm ENT and cochlear implant surgeon practicing in Bangalore. Here I have with me Himashwita. She's 3-year-old now. We had done a bilateral cochlear implantation in the month of May this year, 2024, when the child was 2 years 6 months old. I have the parents with her. We'll quickly go through a few basic questions which most of our patients have regarding the cochlear implantation surgery, what it is and who are the candidates for cochlear implant. I want to ask you, how did you first understand that your child has hearing problem at home?
My daughter is she's not listening, and then she's name calls she's not at all responding, and then we did some more noises, and then even though she's not responding to that, and then immediately we will meet with Sophie.
So as he said, that child was not responding to name call, even loud sounds made in the room, the child was not responding, not looking at the source of sound. These are some important points for parents to notice at home. Second, I want to ask you, why did you choose or what were you explained about bilateral cochlear implant? Why you chose bilateral at the same time?
So I met with many people like who has done for that unilateral and bilateral such as cochlear implantation. So I met them at their parents. I have checked with their parents as well. And then their peoples and who are done for that unilateral, though those peoples are not the direction of this sounds and is not able to understand it properly. I made more than 4-5 years done for that surgery. People also made them. I speak with them personally, even though they said like they are confusing the making the finding the sound where it will be coming.
So most important what he mentioned is, why we do bilateral implants in children is the directionality. They are able to appreciate from which direction the sound is coming. The language development is much faster, and the child can pick up the sound, learn the language for better speech and language development. We must do simultaneous bilateral cochlear implantation in children as early as possible. This is the protocol which is followed all over the world. Okay, so can you tell us in short what was your experience before the day of surgery and on the day of surgery, and how did it all go?
Before surgery and all, I was a little bit tension about that, how that operation is going to be happening. So even I don't know ABCD about that operation. So once the day anyway the day came, so that day I was fully tension how the result will going to become and all, I don't know exactly. So finally that operation got succeeded with bilateral in the same day we have madam was done. So for that on the day hospital, the doctors are treat well and nurses are cooperated with me, and then they gave me that full support. This is not a they are giving the more support. Nothing will happen. Everything is went well like that. They told me, and then the support. I never ever forgot that kind of support from the hospital.
So how many days was she admitted in the hospital?
So we then 3 days we were there in the hospital admission.
So so now coming to the most important part about post-cochlear implant therapy. So we all have to emphasize how important the therapy is after the cochlear implant. It is not only the surgeon's effort, it is not only the surgery which is important, but post-operative therapy which is taken care of by our auditory and speech therapy team. So can you tell us like what after a month of surgery we had both the implants switched on, the switch on was done, it was very smooth, we had few sessions of mapping after that, and then what are the therapies you are taking now and how many days a week you are going to therapy, and most importantly what efforts you are putting at home for her. This is very important for our future patients.
Actually, as suggested with Sodhi ma'am, we went to that AVT specialist, and then they suggested to me give us some link sounds, and then we followed that few days. Every week we are used to go for 2 days, and then but once it will be completed at home, and we are giving that day-to-day activities. We are explaining that, and then we are giving some stories and rhymes. And my wife used to sing the rhymes, and then she is only giving the inputs, and then she is the sign language kind of things. And first she did, and then post my kid is little bit is started speak, then she stopped sign languages, and then now was what are the things we are going to be tell to her? She's repeating the words.
Okay, so after 6 months of surgery, what are the things she is responding to? Sound response, how much is there? Name calling, whether response is there or not? And what are the words she is speaking?
So she used to speak name call is the first we have concentrated on name call. So then only she will be concentrated on that. So then only she some people is calling her name. So then only she came to recognize that. And then
so she is recognizing name calling.
Recognize name calling, and then we are giving some amma, appa, avva, tata, draksha, apple, so vegetables. These kind of things we have to explain to her, and then we have repeating that. Now she is repeating those words, and then once also she is able to identify that grandfathers, and then mother, father, brother, everybody, neighbors also says once you show the pics, then she will be identified, and then she is showing them say the abba, tata, like that, and all she is showing.
So single words she is able to
Single
speak.
words.
Okay, very good. If you want to say something about overall how you are feeling, we need to still continue her therapy for 1 more year for best results. Then she'll be able to go to school normally, speak normally. Just ending, what you want to say to the parents who are in search of cochlear implant surgery and therapy, and they have a lot of fear about the surgery because it is near the brain, they feel something major might happen. So just 1 or 2 lines what you want to tell them.
So cochlear implantation surgery is not a big surgery, but it will be you as a parents, this people will be who don't know anything about that. So once we meet the doctor, and then they will be explained very well about me, and then even I have checked with few of my friends, and then googled it, and then finally I found that cochlear implantation will be only only way out of the profound hearing loss. Then it is not a big worry, but we have to put the more effort post surgery. So we have to, especially we have that not nuclear family, we have to joint family now. Then kid will be learn more things, and then they can be immediately they can be grow up like anything.